Hello and thank you for taking the time to join us once again. I'm Sue White from the Breeze radio station, but I'm just filling in for Susan Wells just for a couple of days because she's busy doing council stuff and it was a bit of a no-brainer, Julian. Same name, right height, blocks on the pedals all ready to go.
Nothing changes.
Julian Harding, Jewellery, let's talk about what you're doing at the moment.
Well, I think everybody knows what we do. We basically concentrate on one-off manufactured jewellery, but we also do repairs.
Nice.
There's a lot of people out there. I bought just a few samples. This lady's got a lovely old chain. She's basically got around about $300-400 worth of chain there.
It's rose gold, is it?
That's rose gold. But she hasn't been wearing it because it got too short for her, and she had some links. So what we've got to do with that one is put it all back together for her so she can wear a lovely piece of jewellery. And it's a lot of jewellery's got a lot of sentimental value. It's not necessarily the monetary value. So sort out your jewellery that you've got that maybe need to repair.
Resizing, either up or down in size.
We've got to supply a new catch to that one, and.
How do we determine, you would be honest with us if a piece is worth, but as you say, some pieces are priceless monetary-wise.
It's quite hard to tell somebody that their jewellery's not worth fixing.
Thank you, that was where I was going with that one. I was trying to be diplomatic.
I usually come from the angle that, look, it might be the cheapest bit of jewellery they've got in their collection, but it could have been granny's or it could have been handed down.
In that case, we're going to fix it no matter
so
what.
you're going to fix it. I bought quite a few things that we do as well are ring sizing, especially this time of the year. It's getting a bit colder, and some people have, maybe put on a wee bit of weight over the summer. They go and put their rings on because it's a bit colder and the rings are moving around all over the place. So ring sizings is something that we do quite a lot of as well.
Okay, up and down again. So with different gold colours and things, to expand it, it's no problem to colour match?
Oh, no, we have quite a few things.
Did I throw you a curly one?
It's just with expanding. A lot of people think you sort of wave your magic wand and it's all size. You've actually got to cut the ring.
Yep.
Especially if it's going up, obviously you've got to cut the ring, put the correct piece of gold in for the correct carat that it is, the correct colour that it is, and then solder it back up together. It's always an invisible join. You can't see where it's been repaired.
In other words, this is why we come and see somebody like you who's an expert. These quick pieces, what are we doing on these ones? What's the repairs?
The big ring there, we've got a size. That's been handed down again and to a young 22-year-old now, and that was her grandmother's, and it's obviously far too big for her, so she's got to get it reduced in size. And that is just it's a little pendant that's got the loop, and on the top is actually worn through. So we've got to build that up as well.
Okay. Tiny little earrings.
Yeah, and they're just two. The lady's actually lost one of those, and we've got to make a match to that.
Okay, again, it's obviously the sentimental value. And tiny little thing here. What have we got going on?
That's a little pendant that she was given quite a few years ago that she doesn't wear anymore, so we're going to melt that up and make that into a couple of little balls that can be worn as earrings.
Okay, so again, we can actually give you some ideas of what we actually want to have done with things and come up with some ideas. You're actually quite creative, though, and quite helpful in assisting.
Yeah, well, look, the same deal would go with anybody wanted these all melted up and made into something. That's where we can help them out to decide what they want to get made.
How many years in the industry, Julian?
A very long time.
He started when he was 5.
That's right. No, it's around about 40 years.
Okay, you're nice and easy to get to now in your new location, right outside the door.
392 Canterbury Road, and it is best if people can phone up to make an appointment to come and see me.
Okay, because otherwise he's busy with the tools and the crafting of the work. So,
and it's quite nice. People do like the one-on-one.
Nice, thank you. A lovely man. He's going to be completely honest with you and look after your precious jewellery. Julian Harding, Lifestyle Jewellery Limited, 392 Papanui Road. As he said, that appointment phone number, 352 0550. Hello, Dougal. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thought I'd wear the right colours for you, my man.
You've done very well. Yeah.
Snap. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I always sort of think, let's not even go there, okay? Yeah. Sue Wells must have the same problem.
She does.
Can I stand on one of those tyres? Would that be all right?
You might need to.
Yeah. Dougal, what's happening? Going into winter.
Yeah. We're very busy, and a lot of people have, obviously there's been a lot of turmoil out there, and they have overlooked their warrants of fitness. I noticed last Sunday I got pulled over. It was at a checkpoint, and of course I had a warrant on my car, so there's no trouble. But I was watching about 5 cars in front of me. 2 of those got pulled over, and they were getting tickets. So get on the case.
Right now,
wouldn't you, if you need to spend a couple of $100 on your car to get it up to warrant, it's better than spending it than on a ticket. That's just a complete waste of time.
You know that after this we're all going to go out and have a look at our windscreen, aren't we?
Should go out there, and if it's got 5 on it, you're out. Your warrant's out.
Yes.
We're into the 6 months. So
This year has gone so
yes,
fast, isn't it?
has
Okay.
yeah, that's
Going
right.
into frosts and winter conditions on the roads too, then, Dougal?
Yeah, simply is the more tread you have on your tyres, the better. I've bought a few different types of tyres on here. That's a pretty standard sort of tyre for a standard sort of car, like a round town type of car.
Okay.
This is more of a premium type of tyre. That's a lower profile, so you got a lower section. That's more same size car. That would be like a 20-year-old car, like a Corolla or Ford Laser or something like that. That would be the same type of car, but a new car. So under 5 years old, that would be running that size of tyre.
Because we don't have a clue on what we actually need.
You don't really need to know. You come see
advise.
me.
Okay, great.
And then you've got your real extreme, that's your real low profile type tyres. So you're more of sport. People who've got that type of tyre, they know what I'm talking about.
They know what
I've
they
got
want.
them in stock, so come down and see me.
Okay. Good point then. Do we have to actually ring and book our car in, or do we
Just
do?
if you ring in, and especially on a warrant of fitness, we do run a booking system. So if someone comes in casual, they may or may not be able to get their warrant done at exactly that time. If you book in, you're guaranteed. So, and that's for either shop. So if you ring Ted over at Sockburn shop or ring me over in Woolston, we'll book you in, and that means at the time, approximately within so 2 to 5 minutes, we'll be starting on your car. So that can save. So if everybody's got a pretty busy life,
Yes.
and as we're trying to organise our day,
The last thing you want to do is be mucking around. Okay.
that's exactly right. So what it means is that obviously people have to say if they've got to pick up some kids at 3 o'clock, they're right. They might want to book in at 1:30, get
So,
the warrant done
yes.
by 2 o'clock. They're leaving, and so it takes approximately half an hour to do the job.
Be in a safe car with the kids
and
after that.
and if there's some small repairs, and then they can go and get on with their day. So
Dougal, you know how we've just sent everybody out to check their windscreen as soon as you've finished?
that's right. Yeah.
While we're doing that, it used to be, I remember my dad saying that before I could drive on the road on my own, I had to learn some basic car maintenance and how to change a tyre and how to check the treads. Is it still a match head kind of thing that we're looking for?
It's,
Just so that we know whether we actually need
point-
to talk to you?
1.6 millimetres.
Okay.
And I think that's actually very, very generous. I mean, or in most parts of Europe, it's 3 millimetres. So and when your tyre gets down to 3 millimetres of tread, believe me, when it rains, you've got no traction on the road at all. So,
It's not a matter of saving money, it's a matter of saving lives, isn't it?
yeah, that's exactly right.
Absolutely. And as soon as you don't stop at the intersection on that slippery road, you're paying on your insurance because you're behind. Thank you, Dougal. Flags Tyresman, 49 Garlands Road in Woolston or 104 Haytons Road in Sockburn. Those numbers to give them a call, 384 0000 or in Sockburn 341 1226. Tyra, hello.
Hello, gorgeous. How
Lovely
you
to
doing?
see
You
you.
too.
Good, thank you. We're going from tyre treads to feet tread.
Yes, absolutely. Solex Shoes, we have got our Hornby store that's been going for quite some time now. We did have issues with our Kaiapoi store. We were really excited to open the Kaiapoi store, and then we had to close it after the quakes. So we've relocated to Rangiora,
Okay.
which is doing really nicely.
Good.
But today we really want to focus on what's happening in Sydenham.
Okay. We're all in favour of getting anything happening in Sydenham at the moment because it's exciting. It's an
Absolutely, and there's so much going on.
Yes.
So we have a temporary sales store set up inside Sydenham Mall, sort of around the Spotlight shop itself. And we've had this shop for a wee while, and we've decided it's now time to close it and open up a full Solex shoes and fashion store.
Okay.
What that means is that everything that has been bought into the sales store has to go.
Okay.
It has to go.
Okay.
So we are doing...
which equates for us to good deals.
Incredible savings.
We like that.
Absolutely incredible. Really good brands as well. We have Cumps, Sierra, Hush Puppies. There's really good eclectic brands and fantastic prices. In some cases, you can be saving up to 80%.
Bring it on. All right, show me some of what we've got here then,
So
please, Tara.
this really is just a very, very small sampling. We've got brand new winter season Sierra shoes. We've got boots.
Okay.
We have the DV8 brand, which is really good. down from 126 to 89 on that design. This one here, which is an orthotic-friendly option.
Nice.
So if you have an orthotic, it'll work with the orthotic.
Movement with the feet.
It's got your
swelling and
elastic gusting, rubber and PU element sole. Really good grip, really good shock absorbency, and that's down to 109 from 230.
I love those.
So some of the savings are incredible.
Just in the Sydenham one, or
Just in Sydenham.
Okay.
Just in Sydenham. And it's really only for about the next 3 weeks that this will be happening. We just want to get rid of the stock and open up a full
Love the little detail in there.
Solex store.
Nice.
Now, the other thing that we've been doing more and more is bringing clothing line as well. And in Sydenham, you will also be able to get your hands on some sale item clothing too. So we've got the coats and we've got tops
I'll take
and
that for you.
all sorts.
Okay, I'll hold this one.
So there's...
Brilliant.
It's really becoming a destination store where you can come in, you can get your clothing, you can get handbags, you can get
What's the price on
shoes.
that ticket?
That one is $59.
That's amazing. Look at that, with the beading on there too.
Yeah, so it's something that you have to be in quick. You have to be in quick because these prices aren't going to last and the stock's not going to last. So this is just in Sydenham. We do have our other 2 stores, they're operating. But, yeah, come into Sydenham, make the most of it.
Well, there's a deal on, a special on, we are there, I can assure you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Zoe.
All right, open over the weekends too, Tyra?
Yes.
In Sydenham?
Yes.
Thank you. Solex Shoes then and Fashion, 383 Main South Road in Hornby, but the other one she was talking about is the Sydenham Central Mall, Colombo Street in Sydenham, and also the Rangiora stall in Alfred Street. Hello, good to see you again.
Nice to see you again, Sue.
Now, what are we actually doing for this? We're thinking, because we've been talking on a couple of these items now, on getting colder and chillier weather. And now we're going to get aches and pains.
And it's a bit harder to get out of bed and all these things. And we think we've got the things to fix you.
Yes.
Help you jump out of bed a bit quicker and get moving a bit quicker.
I'm all in favour of that.
I mean, everyone knows pretty much our standard product now. This is our Synflex product. It's our natural glucosamine. It's a liquid, so it works really well. It goes straight to people's joints, and we have people that it's practically life-changing for. I was going to say life-saving.
Let's start from the top. So, for people who are suffering aches, pains,
sore joints, any type of sort of arthritic pain.
Yes.
Hands, knees, legs, back, neck, you name it.
I thought you were going to go hands, knees, boots, a daisy or something along those
No, you
lines.
don't want to say that. I can assure you.
All right, this is interesting because normally we're probably familiar with the glucosamine capsules,
right.
for instance,
That's right.
but this, I've tried this. This is easy.
Very easy to take. Our customers love it because it's just a teaspoon and a half a day. A lot of people just drink it straight out of the bottle, like their wine perhaps, but you can mix it in water, orange juice, you name it.
It does have an unusual taste, but I put it with orange juice and found it was fine.
So do I.
It was good.
Yeah.
Okay, now this wee pouring sort of gives you the measuring, doesn't it?
Yeah,
really?
it does. You squeeze the middle of the bottle and it fills that reservoir.
I'll show you on one that's not got so
That's
much
a
in
good
it.
idea.
Here we go.
Just squeeze it and it just goes
like
up
that.
the top.
And then you've got it pre-measured for yourself. That's awesome. Okay,
very easy.
what's with this?
Well, we introduced these last week, but for anyone that buys a bottle of Synflex will get one free. We've run out, so we'll still hold the offer. I've just ordered some more from the States, but it's a great product. It looks like a deodorant, but just for immediate pain relief. Just rub it on your hands. I've got people that swear by that as well. It just looks like a deodorant.
The ball joint? Okay,
It's got it's got menthol in it and glucosamine.
Okay. So topically and internally.
Absolutely. Best together, but we want to let people try that one as well.
After we start taking this, how long would it take? Are we talking about days or weeks until it starts to kick in?
To be honest, Sue, you should notice something within 10 to 14 days as opposed to weeks. And we have got examples of people that have noticed something in 2 or 3 days.
Yes.
That's not rare, but we like to say, look, finish the bottle. If you really haven't noticed something by the end of that bottle, then maybe it's not going to help.
It's more than just glucosamine in here, isn't
Yes, it is. There's lots of other really good natural ingredients. There's omega-3, omega-6, chondroitin, boswelline, bromelain, manganese,
Whoa.
vitamins, you name it.
It's
all
in
in there. Yeah, it's all you ever need.
Okay, now, not all glucosamines are created equal either, are they?
No, they're not.
Uh-huh.
They talk about the people that make this product in the States say this is a high-quality pharmaceutical glucosamine. It's a natural product, but it's the best quality glucosamine that can get on the market and put into this product.
I liken it to, and please tell me if I'm wrong, it's like lubricating the joint, so
Exactly
it's like
right.
oiling it. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
it's exactly right. It lubricates the joints.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what price then for pain relief? Oh my gosh.
$49.95 plus $3.90 post and packing.
Okay, and the
that'll
deal
last
on
a month.
that extra one?
That one's free. It's normally $19.95.
We're giving you a call. Thank you so much. It is by phone orders as well then. It's Synflex and it's 0800 600 055. Hello, how are you, my dear Bev?
I'm good, thanks, so.
You're wearing new Highland colours.
I know.
Oh, it's like
And I'm not
swearing, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
I'm not the hooker.
That's a whole different show. Bev, moving.
Right.
What have we got going on? How are you going to save yourself now? Carry on.
I was just going to say, look, match.
Nice. She saved it.
New cords just come in today, really good for holding your spectacles if you've got to have reading ones that go on and off. So got a whole lot of new ones in today. They range in price from about $5 up to about $14, $15.
Okay, look at all the different designs.
There's the silver and the gold ones. That one on your left is one that you actually put your spectacles through the ring so that they dangle down.
Yep, there we go. Yep.
So you can wear it like a brooch, a necklace, I mean. And
so you're accessorising, really, aren't you? You're using it as jewellery.
It's just something a little bit better than the plain old cords, isn't it? That one's called jelly, and it's got a very fine sort of a plasticky cord, isn't it?
Nice. So just with the beads. So it
It's
keeps it
something just a
simple.
little bit nice.
Because, oh my gosh, you get to the point, I wear glasses now, and you get to that point, you feel lost.
Where are they?
Yes, if you can't find them, and it's just peace of mind. Okay.
New magnifiers in today. Now, they're just about the same as these ones, but it's just a little bit bigger. Both got lights.
What sort of magnification are we talking about, Bev?
They're 3.
3 times.
The one on the left is just a little bit wider and a little bit dearer, unfortunately. Another $2 dearer. But
so people would pop those in their handbag, and then when they want to read the menu or the...
Or, stamp collecting, things like that.
Craft work.
Yeah, something like that. And another new one in today is this one here. It does have a light on it. It's good for a phone book or something just a bit bigger. Recipes, just pull it away a bit, so...
Ah, wow.
That's it. Yeah, so if you just pull it away, and if you have to read a recipe or something like that, it just gives you a wider area, but it does have a light on it. That's one of its advantages.
So is that
So you press that there and it would, if you've got your 3 batteries in, which I haven't.
Batteries not included.
I couldn't find any.
All right.
And again, some new frames and glasses that just come in. Those are the new convertibles.
They're the clip-ons?
Yes, the clip-on comes off, magnetic clip-on.
Okay.
So that's a man's one. And
I'm not even going to try that because I'm going to break something.
they just pull.
Okay.
It's very, very easy.
Thank you for doing
So
it.
just get there, pull it like that, and then just simply comes over and clips straight on. Magnetic. Wonderful. Nice sides.
Brilliant.
Yeah. And
so would you buy the whole thing?
Yeah, that's the only way you can buy them. A lot of people see me show these and they will ring up and want the magnetic clip-on. Sorry, you must buy the frame.
Okay, that makes sense because it has to be the right
it's
metal.
got to have the magnet on the frame.
We're going to have a quick pan of those.
Whole lot of new, there's men's, ladies and everything, and look at the sides on that one.
Oh, it'd be gorgeous. They're green and purple.
All
You're going to have to
colours.
go in and see Bev and the team then. Thank you so much then, Bev. It's Richard Cycling Optometrist in the Barrington Shopping Centre, and the phone number is 332 1730. Richard Cycling Optometrist.
Next week is Men's Health Week, and what better way to find out about your health than a visit to Stay Well Pharmacy and Mark. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Jeff. I'm pleased it's actually you and I here today because I do want to talk about men's health. And guys, unfortunately, we don't look after ourselves as well as we should. Jeff, we actually beat women in every health condition you can mention.
That's not good.
The guys probably don't even realise men can get breast cancer. I've lost several clients to that. So today, guys, I've got some solutions. And ladies, if you're sitting there, please don't nudge your man until we're well and truly over, and you may even like to come in yourself and buy him something special.
Indeed. Mark,
Jeff,
let's start.
if I could get men to take a multivitamin and a fish oil, okay, and I'm suggesting that we do that for perhaps 50 cents a day. So you spend $50 and you get 2 months' supply of a multivitamin and a fish oil. You're well ahead of the game. You're promoting all the minerals that you may be missing out on, and your fish oil is excellent for your skin, for your stamina, for your mental agility. And overall, if they just started on that, then it's a good start.
So also the heart as well?
The heart, the cholesterol,
yes,
boosts up the good cholesterol. The other thing, of course, as we get older is our prostate, and we've got natural products to assist. So if you're finding your flow is actually being reduced, or after you've been to the toilet that there's a slight dribble afterwards, we've got products that may be able to help. And during Men's Health Week, we'll have the Dr. Red Ginger Punch and Ginger Punch prostate formula available to try. This tastes just like a natural ginger beer, but some men have found that that's really assisted with their prostate issues.
Very important.
All right.
Very important.
A very sensitive issue, erectile dysfunction and libido. We have a range of products that can be used for that, Jeff.
Yes.
And I get 4 or 5 guys who come in and see me. So you don't need to necessarily go off to the doctor to get something first. You may just like to come in and have a chat, or give me a call on the phone. I'm happy to talk to you.
So it's almost like a consultation, Mark.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's important to get the right product.
Of course it is.
You may be finding that you're exhausted, and that, of course, may relate to all these other issues that we're talking about. So we've got some exhaustion relief and some B complex. The exhaustion relief have a number of ginsengs in there to boost your energy levels, which may, in fact, improve your libido and your stamina. The other thing, too, is that you may, if you're waking tired and you've been snoring at night, we've got
which
some
I'm guilty of.
Right, well, we've got some snore blockers for your lady, and we've got a silent spray. But if you're also waking exhausted, it might be an indication of sleep apnea. And again, I'm able to talk to you about that because I actually suffer with sleep apnea myself.
Okay.
All right. Cramp is a big one for the guys, but it may be something as simple as a magnesium deficiency.
Tell me about it.
All right. So taking 250 milligrams to 500 milligrams a day, especially if you're a sports person, can ease that cramp. And we've got the cramp spray as well for that sort of immediate relief. And lastly, we've got our organic active Manuka honey. So this is a 15 plus. Spread that on your toast to keep the bugs at bay.
Good for healing. Mark, isn't it great that we can talk about these things?
Absolutely.
It's marvellous, and we can go along to you and we can find out about our health, things that once before we were frightened of talking about. Fantastic. You can find out about your health, man. You can go along to Stay Well Pharmacy. You'll find Mark at 27 Shands Road in Hornby. The telephone number is 349 8785, or visit their website staywellpharmacy.co.nz.
It is that time of the year.
Yes, school ball
Fiona.
time, yes. And I didn't think that happened this year, but I'm led to believe that they're happening in a big way.
Most of the schools, I suppose, Fiona, most of them have actually said, the kids need a bit of diversion at the moment. Crikey, they're in so much turmoil with schools all over the place.
Absolutely, they're sharing schools and all sorts. And we've had so many people ringing up. We've only just opened on Wednesday again.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Victoria Street's just slowly starting to come alive again. And some of the other fashion houses have been open for a week or two, but we've just opened.
Okay, Park Avenue Fashions.
Yep,
Nice.
Park Avenue Fashions, 137 Victoria Street. And we specialise, of course, in ball gowns and party wear and mother of the bride or groom.
How does it feel? You just brushed over that so quickly. I just want to say congratulations for being reopened again.
It's good. It really is good.
It.
We've been closed for 3 months and it was too long. It's just, it's a great feeling, and I know how people feel in the red zone that they can't get back in.
Yeah.
We've been very lucky to be able to get back in. We're starting on a small scale, of course, but we've got lots of stock ordered and it will start to come back in.
Fabulous. Thank you for being there for us. This is
absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
I love. Look at that. How do you call that with the multi-tone of the way it fades?
Well, yes,
blends.
it's just
Has it got a technical term?
No, I don't know if there is one. But it's very pretty, isn't it?
Oh, my
and it's got a nice back on it. It's a nice, for these young... This is a small size. It's an 8. And for young girls, it's just so pretty and so romantic. So
all the bling, they can feel like that princess again, and they deserve to feel like princesses at the moment.
And I brought this one because this is actually a size 16, and we also have one in black. I think it's a 22.
Yes.
It's the most beautiful gown, and it looks very good on a big person. That's the back of it, isn't it? Just gorgeous.
I'm thinking this little bit here where cowl drops just takes away from some of those bits that continue to detract from the back of a dress otherwise. We know.
But it's a beautiful gown, lovely colour, magenta it's called, and the very latest look.
And that really is just sewn on beautifully. It's stunning. You can look gorgeous. What size doesn't matter.
No, of course we go from a size 6 to a 24, and we've got lots. And all of them. This is a real little
dress. Charleston.
just something a bit different, and it's quite nice for a
How could you not be the focus on the dance floor when you're wearing
cute,
something
isn't it?
like that? That's beautiful. Absolutely, you want to do that whole...
Absolutely. Well, you can do it. And this is a really pretty little dress too. I'll just take the hooks off there. We have all sorts, and we have them in all sizes. We never buy more than 2 of anything. So if we had another one of these, it would be in a different colour. Okay. And that's all.
So you're not going to go to the Villa Maria formal and
find
everybody else's...
dozens of others.
No.
So a little bit of bling, and of course that's what we do. And we've just been ordering all our hats for the races too, and they're going to be magnificent. But they won't come in until August.
So isn't it fantastic to have something to look forward to, though?
Absolutely.
Party season, school balls, party seasons, races, and looking beautiful again. Thank you very much, Fiona. Half the time it's just the psychological lift of being pretty again. Park Avenue Fashions then at 137 Victoria Street. Congratulations to the team being open again. Speaking of which,
Hi.
mate!
Hi.
Tony, how are you?
Good, thank you, Sue. Hi, everyone. We are open, but not in Papanui.
Yes.
So we have to tell people where to go.
No, in the nicest possible way.
So
Absolutely.
we're over in our warehouse, 47 Birmingham Drive. So that's Birmingham Drive hooks up between sort of Wrights Road and Annex Road and comes out, where Miller's is there onto Blenheim Road. So
it is another success story, though, Tony, because it is, in these crazy times, we adapt and we change, and we like that a lot.
We
well
managed to get all the stock out of the Papanui shop, even though the shop is leaning.
I saw your sign there saying that we will...
Yes, I tagged the building. Whoops. We're going to get a new building eventually, but at the moment we're trading 47 Birmingham Drive, so now you know where to go.
Okay.
And just limited hours. We're just doing 10 till 4 during the week and 10 till 2 on Saturday. So
gentlemen's hours, because you can, right?
Precisely.
Yeah, fair enough.
These are polar fleeces. So that's Hannah Montana, believe it or not.
You can't see it because I'm too short. Hang on.
Yes,
there we
right.
go.
Yeah, stand up tall.
I'm trying.
And Bob the Builder there.
Can we fix it? Yes, we can.
Too right.
Okay, now for trademarked products, the price, are we still...
They're $24.95, and that's not bad for licensed gear. So this is upside down. That is Buzz and Woody from Toy Story 3.
To infinity and beyond.
That's it.
If you've got grandkids that are watching that movie over and over again, they are going to love this.
Brilliant stuff.
All
so
right.
these are polyester cuddly rugs, blanket stitched, job done.
Brilliant.
Yep, easy.
And a lot easier than trying to get kids
There's
to...
lots of polar fleeces and things like that. So I just bought this one, but we have literally dozens and dozens of polar fleeces. So if you're interested in polar fleece, micro fleece, any fleece, we have it. Believe me.
Go see Tony to get
sweatshirt fleece. What a charming thing to say, isn't it? And, which is a nice segue to our merino fleece. This is merino cozy wool, and it's used for underblankets on the beds, and all that's as is, like no sewing, no tie downs, nothing.
Really? So you just throw it on under the bed?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, under the sheet, and it's also used in heirloom quilting.
Would this be okay with an electric blanket
Too
underneath
right,
it
yes,
still?
absolutely.
Won't get scorched or anything like that?
In fact, you almost don't need the electric blanket.
Because of the wool?
Because it's so warm here. It's amazing stuff.
You don't have these guys with lecky blankets on them, do
No,
you?
no.
So cute.
Yeah, real merino, genuine Kiwi merino this is. That's $29.95 a metre. Generally speaking, 1 metre does a single bed.
Right. I'll just put them over here and get them
We
mint
need
sauce.
a name.
Mint sauce!
we need a name, not mint sauce either. Margaret Quinn suggested basil, but we might be able to do better.
Laptop, what?
It's not
Sherry.
very original.
Oh, yeah, somebody did it before. Sherry, wasn't it?
Yes.
How long ago was
Sherry
that?
Lewis. That's a long time ago.
Showing our age.
Terrible. Merino knits. We have lots and lots of merino knits. $5 a metre off the price if you say you saw it on Susan's Cell. So normally $34.95. We're doing them for $29.95 if you say you saw it on the telly.
Last but not least.
Oh, and lots of suitings as well. So if you want skirts and that sort of thing, you can generally do a skirt for between $30 and $40 out of wool.
That's fantastic. And the price on those ones, sorry?
$29.95 to $39.95.
Brilliant. Nice to have you back, even on Gentleman's Hours, Tony.
Thank you.
You deserve it. Harold's then the trusted name in fabrics at 47 Birmingham Drive, 10 till 4, no less, and 10 till 2 on Saturdays as well. I'm Sue White. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm just filling in for a couple of days while Sue Wells is just busy with some council stuff doing what she does best. So thank you so much, and I look forward to catching up with you tomorrow on CTV.